In the contested South China Sea, a major shift is underway. The United States has approved the transfer of a warship to the Philippine Navy, a move that deepens a decades-old alliance amid rising regional tensions. This vessel is more than hardware. It's a visible commitment from Washington to Manila, and a signal to Beijing and the entire Indo-Pacific. The Philippines Navy, long one of Southeast Asia's weakest, gains a crucial boost in capability. The new warship enables longer patrols and better surveillance, especially in the West Philippine Sea, where sovereignty is challenged daily. Announced after months of high-level talks, the transfer responds directly to escalating incidents involving Chinese Coast Guard and maritime militia. These confrontations have included water cannons and dangerous maneuvers against Philippine supply missions. The move reinforces international law and freedom of navigation in a critical waterway. For the U.S., it underscores the ironclad mutual defense treaty with the Philippines, helping its ally defend itself and reducing the risk of wider conflict. It's a strategic investment in regional stability and a clear message. The U.S. stands with its partners for a free and open Indo-Pacific. The region's strategic calculus has changed, and the implications will echo for years. The new Sentinel is ready to take its place. The centerpiece is a former U.S. Coast Guard Hamilton-class cutter, an open ocean patrol vessel with a storied history. At 115 meters and 3,250 tons, it can stay at sea for 45 days and cover nearly 10,000 nautical miles. The Philippines already operates 3 of these ships, forming the backbone of its offshore patrol force. Adding a 4th enhances readiness and allows a more persistent presence in contested waters. The transfer, under the Excess Defense Articles program, comes at a reduced cost, with the Philippines investing in upgrades to radar, communications, and weapons. The cutter is armed with a 76mm main gun, smaller cannons, and a helicopter deck for surveillance missions. The $40 million deal includes refurbishment and extensive crew training in the U.S. This knowledge transfer ensures the ship is fully operational upon arrival. The vessel is expected to join the Philippine fleet within 2 years, ready for its new mission. A new era of patrols is about to begin. The U.S.-Philippines alliance is one of the oldest in Asia, anchored by the 1951 Mutual Defense Treaty. This partnership is visible in regular joint exercises like Balikatan, where thousands of troops train for everything from amphibious landings to maritime security. Naval drills, such as Sama-Sama, build trust and interoperability between the two navies. U.S. support has been vital for Philippine military modernization, providing patrol boats, aircraft, and communications gear. The Hamilton-class cutters are a prime example of enduring U.S. assistance. While the relationship has faced challenges, especially over sovereignty and U.S. troop presence, strategic realities have renewed cooperation. The 2014 Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement granted U.S. forces rotational access to Philippine bases, deepening the alliance. These moves reflect a shared commitment to regional security amid rising challenges in the South China Sea. Together, the two navies are adapting to a new era of maritime threats. The alliance is more relevant than ever. The partnership continues to evolve. The timing of this transfer is no accident. It comes amid acute Indo-Pacific tensions. China's sweeping claims in the South China Sea clash with its neighbors, especially the Philippines. Recent months have seen aggressive Chinese actions, water cannons, lasers, and blockades against Philippine resupply missions. The new warship gives Manila a credible deterrent, raising the stakes for any aggressor. For Washington, this is part of a broader strategy: integrated deterrence, empowering allies to resist coercion and uphold a rules-based order. The goal isn't to match China ship for ship, but to make aggression costly through asymmetric defense. The cutter enhances the Philippines' ability to detect and respond to threats in its waters. This move strengthens a network of alliances, reducing the burden on U.S. forces alone. While one ship won't tip the naval balance, it's a powerful symbol of resistance and resolve. The message is clear. Regional security is a shared responsibility. The stakes in the South China Sea have never been higher. The transfer is a calculated move on the geopolitical chessboard. The world is watching. The South China Sea is a vital maritime crossroads. Over a third of global shipping passes through, and the region is rich in resources. Multiple nations, including China, Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia, Brunei, and Taiwan, have overlapping claims. China's 9-line covers up to 90% of the sea, clashing with its neighbors' rights. In 2013, the Philippines challenged China at the Permanent Court of Arbitration, which ruled in Manila's favor in 2016. The tribunal found no legal basis for China's claims and affirmed Philippine rights within its exclusive economic zone. China rejected the ruling, building and militarizing artificial islands to project power and intimidate rivals. These bases now host runways, radars, and missiles, turning reefs into unsinkable outposts. The new Philippine warship will patrol contested areas like Scarborough and Second Thomas Shoals, asserting sovereignty where it's most challenged. Its presence is a physical manifestation of the 2016 Arbitral Award and Manila's resolve. The ship is both a tool of defense and a symbol of international law. The struggle for the South China Sea is far from over. The stakes are economic, strategic, and legal. The new warship enters a volatile arena. The cutter's transfer is part of the Philippines' ambitious military modernization, shifting from internal security to credible external defense. Under the Horizon program, the Navy is acquiring modern assets for maritime security and domain awareness. The arrival of Hamilton-class cutters since 2011 marked a turning point, giving the Navy long-range patrol capability. New South Korean-built frigates have further modernized the fleet, armed with missiles and advanced sensors. The cutter complements these frigates, serving as a workhorse for patrols, law enforcement, and surveillance. This tiered fleet structure allows for efficient resource management and sustained operations. Challenges remain. Integrating new ships requires investment in logistics, maintenance, and training. The defense budget is still limited, and sustaining modernization is an ongoing struggle. The transfer is just the first step in a long process of building a credible maritime force. The journey to a modern navy is far from over. The new cutter is a symbol of progress, and the challenges ahead. Manila's resolve will be tested. The warship transfer reflects America's strategic pivot to the Indo-Pacific, now the world's economic and security center of gravity. U.S. strategy is anchored in a free and open Indo-Pacific, where all nations can operate under international law. China's actions in the South China Sea threaten this principle in global commerce. The U.S. Navy conducts freedom of navigation operations to contest excessive claims and uphold maritime norms. Strengthening the Philippine Navy enables a key partner to share the burden of regional security. The Philippines' location is strategic, astride major sea lanes and just south of Taiwan. The Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement allows U.S. forces rotational access and rapid crisis response. This transfer strengthens a treaty ally, enhances maritime security, and pushes back against coercion. It also reinforces America's role as the security partner of choice in the region. In an era of great power competition, reliability, and commitment to allies are vital tools of statecraft. The transfer is a concrete example of U.S. resolve. The message: America stands with its partners. The Indo-Pacific remains a top U.S. priority. The warship transfer has sent ripples across Southeast Asia and beyond. For other claimants like Vietnam and Malaysia, it's a welcome boost to regional stability and a sign that smaller nations aren't alone. It may spur further modernization and deeper security ties with the U.S. Predictably, Beijing has criticized the move, accusing Washington of militarizing the region and interfering in Asian affairs. China's narrative aims to divide the U.S. and its allies, portraying America as a destabilizing force. Within ASEAN, reactions are mixed. Some members welcome the move, others remain cautious due to close ties with China. The transfer exposes divisions within ASEAN on how to manage China's rise. U.S. allies like Japan, Australia, and the U.K. view the move favorably, seeing it as a contribution to collective security. Joint naval exercises with the Philippines and other partners reinforce this network. The new warship strengthens the rules-based order in the region. The implications will be felt far beyond Philippine waters. The U.S. warship transfer to the Philippines is more than a military deal. It's a symbol of alliance, deterrence, and modernization. The vessel boosts the Philippine Navy's ability to patrol its waters and assert its rights under international law. It's a direct response to escalating aggression and a clear assertion of Philippine sovereignty. The move will be welcomed by some, condemned by others, and will shape the region's security landscape. The U.S. China rivalry is central, forcing Southeast Asian nations to navigate difficult choices. The transfer is a deliberate move to reinforce the rule of law and deter conflict. Yet, as the new Sentinel prepares to sail, a pressing question remains. Will these measures ensure peace and stability, or are they just the opening moves in a more dangerous future? The answer will define the next chapter in the South China Sea. The region holds its breath as the new warship takes its place.